too much, if you were a clandestine, an operative, an OSS, if you're talking too much, they're going to get rid of you, and they did so. And we did it. We did it on many, many people in World War II. And he had killed many, many people. Then he'd stayed on in Europe, and he'd become a freelance. And he had a group, and they would do things like rescue colonel for the French from the Algerians. And he was guilt-ridden. And this is one of the reasons why he told me all this.
Well, we're going to have you back up, Mr. Wilcox, just to get into that founding moment of OSS and the CIA, because it's all the same tricks today, the near future. But we'll talk some more about this in the final segment straight ahead. The book is Target Patton. The website's Infowars.com. And don't forget, folks, we got the new anti-tyranny ball caps.
If you owe the IRS, you can't make the problem go away without professional help. But with the help of Dan Pilla, you can get your problem solved.
Hi, I'm Dan Pilla, and I've been solving tax debt problems for 30 years, and I can help you too. We can stabilize IRS collection action and get your tax debt reduced, sometimes completely eliminated. And if you received a 1099 from a bank because of mortgage or other debt forgiveness, the vast majority of the time, I can show you how to completely erase it so you pay no taxes on what the IRS will consider to be taxable income. Call us for a free consultation to discuss the many possibilities. Call 1-800-34-NO-TAX. That's 800-34-NOTAX. Or go to my website at taxhelponline.com.
Dan Pilla has been protecting taxpayers from the IRS for 3 decades, and he can help you. Call us today, 800-346-6829. That's 800-34-NO-TAX.
In the New World Order's war against humanity, Barack Obama is the tip of the spear.
We've got to have a civilian national security force that's just as powerful, just as strong, just as well-funded.
The Obama deception completely destroys the myth that Obama is working for the best interest of the American people.
Well, Obama's already fudging. He's fudged since day one in this election.
If you have a demagogue with a fanatical mass movement of personality cultists who is imposing the program of a group of extreme bankers and finance oligarchs, that's fascism.
It's not about left or right. It's about a one-world government. This film documents who Obama works for, the lies he has told, and his real agenda. Get your copy of The Obama Deception today at Infowars.com or download it in super high quality at PrisonPlanet.tv. The Obama Deception. The people strike back.
You don't have to be in the military to enjoy military surplus savings. Right now at MainMilitary.com, you'll find savings on the top must-have military supplies. M10 gas masks for $12 or 3 for $30. Gas mask hoods $4 or 3 for $10. Mask filters $6 or 3 for $15. Save big on British chemical suits, only $12. Israeli gas masks $20. Trigger finger gloves $5 a pair or $36 a dozen. Snowshoe binding for $8 or $48 a dozen, and so much more. Even hard-to-find surplus items, all at surplus prices. Preparing the whole family has never been so affordable at MainMilitary.com. MainMilitary.com, one of the last surviving true surplus stores in the country. Shop now at MainMilitary.com or call 877-608-0179. That's 877-608-0179 today.
Yeah, I tried to plug them at the end of the last break, but we went to break. Can't hold the break, satellites trigger. We've got 3 new ball caps to spread the word about freedom. We've got to get aggressive. We've got to get in people's faces. One is the Culpeper Minuteman flag with Don't Tread on Me with a snake. The other 2 are repeat of 1776, 1836, just south of Austin, Gonzales, Texas. They came to confiscate the cannon. The Mexican troops did, and the town put up a flag with a picture of a cannon on it. This has a rifle on it, and said, "Come and take it." And that war started. So those 3 great hats just went up today at Infowars.com on the secure online video and bookstore /Infowars gear area, Infowars.com, or call toll free 888-253-3139, 888-253-3139. And, of course, we're also simulcasting live at PrisonPlanet.tv. Going back to Robert Wilcox, RobertWilcox.com is the website. Or you can buy the book anywhere on Amazon, bookstores. I was in the bookstore 2 weeks ago, saw it there. prominently displayed, selling quite nicely. Target Patton, the plot to assassinate General George Patton. I want to have you back up again just on other conversations you had with this Special Forces hitman. But you're saying tremendous guilt. But I guess also once they're doing these things, first they have you kill somebody who's bad, then somebody who's kind of bad, then you're killing heroes. You know, if you don't do the killing, he'd have been dead, wouldn't he?
Good point. Absolutely. And he said that to me many times. He knew that if he turned it down, he'd be killed. This was a really a really interesting guy. He'd had attempts to kill him several times after the war, I guess, because he knew too much. But he would always say they weren't as good as me, and I was always able to take care of it. So, I wanted to say one thing that I thought that I would be able to at least go see a little piece of the crime, the scene of the crime, so to speak, because it had always been advertised that Patton's car was at Fort Knox in Kentucky, and I had the head of the Cadillac division. It was a '38 Cadillac, a touring car, go down there with me, and what we found out was that the car was a fake. It had been rebuilt, and we know this because there's always a VIN number that's emblazoned into the metal somewhere. And we could see, and you'll see in the book, how it's been scraped off.
It's the same thing with Kennedy. They rebuilt the whole car, let no one look at it. They just do the same stuff over and over again. Well,
in addition to all of the records being taken out, which is absolutely a cover-up there, they got rid of the scene of the crime, so to speak. You can't find it.
While you were investigating this, did you ever get any threats or anything spooky?
In the beginning, it was real spooky, but I don't know whether I was seeing shadows or what. But because my cousin was helping me, and he deals with spooks and so on, and what we did was we took all my files and we spread them around so that if anything happened to me, nothing they would not be. He would have them and would know where to go to make them public. But since then, no. I think they're just too old. I don't think that anybody's going to get me on this. They just...
It's just so disgusting. I mean, if you're going to kill a decorated general because he wants our POWs not to be given to the Russians, that they captured in German camps, I mean, how low does it go? And Donovan and all those guys were pure trash. That much is clear. And their great-great-grandsons and progeny are running things today. Hell, David Rockefeller was in there with them at the time all this was going on, and he's still alive. I mean, this is just trash. Cold-blooded, reptile-type trash.
It is.
And Mr. Wilcox, I want to have you back up in a few months just to get into all these other great stories and documents and more on Target Patton. Thank you so much for the time.
Thanks so much, Alex. Great being with you.
Great being with you, another patriot exposing these people. Yeah, for any of you that are getting into government service, the CIA ads I hear on radio and see on TV, look out what you're getting involved in. You're getting involved in some very criminal stuff. And if you're a good person, they're going to kill you or you're going to lose your soul. Free transmission starts now. Jam-packed transmission. Infowars.com on the audio streams. Don't forget the free podcast. Great job, crew!
You are listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
The illusion created by the power elite is a lie that covers even the food they want you to eat. Will you continue to be their profit center, buying their processed food that makes you sick? Go to the doctor and buy their drugs? You don't have to cooperate. There is a solution. Inner Health Botanicals, a company that my wife and I just love, have been providing products for the last 5 years that give you the perfect solution to this madness. Try their Inner Food with 20 organic ingredients full of dense nutrition that gives you the energy you need and will keep you well. It even won the award for Best Superfood of 2009 from our friend Mike Adams, the Health Ranger. I love their NutriCafe, great organic coffee infused with herbal extracts to boost your immune system. Try all of their truly honest products that will keep you alive and healthy. Go to ENERFOOD.com or give them a call right now, 866-762-9238. Click on their banner at Infowars.com to see all the available discounts.